Today, we're going to delve into 5 powerful psychological factors that can significantly enhance your motivation and increase your levels of willpower. By understanding and applying these concepts, you can cultivate a mindset that helps you stay focused and productive, ultimately leading you to achieve your goals. 1. Chunking. The first factor we'll explore is chunking. This technique involves breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces, making them less daunting. A compelling example of chunking can be seen in the feats of the renowned magician David Blaine. Known for his extraordinary endurance challenges, Blaine once spent over 63 hours encased in a block of ice. You can only imagine the incredible willpower required for such a feat. Blaine accomplished this by employing the chunking method to create a consistent supply of motivation. Instead of fixating on the overwhelming total of 63 hours, he focused on getting through just 1 hour at a time. He would mentally tell himself, "I just need to make it through the next hour." This approach works because our brains are wired to be as efficient as possible when it comes to willpower. In essence, our brains strive to conserve energy, leading us to feel that we have a limited supply of willpower. When faced with a monumental task, our brains often respond with a mental block, saying, "No, that's too big. We can't do this." However, by utilizing chunking and concentrating on one small piece at a time, your brain can shift gears and say, "Hey, we can handle this. Here's some extra willpower." In previous lessons, we discussed the importance of setting a low bar for our routines. By establishing a minimum amount of work, essentially the least you can do, you're using chunking to get just enough willpower to stick to your habits. This means that instead of overwhelming yourself with the thought of completing an entire project, you can tell yourself that you'll just work on a single section or task. For instance, if you have a 5-page paper due, rather than convincing yourself that you must finish the entire thing right now, break it down into manageable chunks. Focus on completing one paragraph at a time. This method not only makes the task feel less intimidating but also allows you to celebrate small victories along the way. 2. Confidence. The second factor that influences our levels of willpower is confidence. The relationship between confidence and willpower is profound. The more confident you feel about a task, the less willpower it requires to tackle it. Let's consider a common goal: losing weight. If you were to ask random strangers on the street how confident they are in their ability to lose 20 pounds, most would likely express doubt and uncertainty. However, if you frame the goal in smaller increments, such as losing just 1 pound, many people would respond with, "Yeah, I can do that." This shift in perspective is crucial. Confidence stems from small wins. By focusing on these minor milestones, you begin to build a stronger belief in your ability to achieve your larger goals. For instance, if you track your progress in a weight loss journey, using an app like MyFitnessPal can be incredibly effective. Watching your weight gradually drop, even if it's just a small amount each week, can significantly boost your confidence. This growing confidence means that it requires less and less willpower to return to the gym or stick to your diet. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the thought of a long-term commitment, you can celebrate each small success, reinforcing your belief that you can achieve your larger objective. 3. Changing your view of willpower. The third way we can influence our willpower is by changing how we view willpower itself. In prior lessons, we've discussed avoiding ego depletion and recognizing the factors that can deplete our willpower. These insights are essential, but a pivotal study conducted in 2010 by Professor Job F. showed that our beliefs about willpower can significantly impact our actual levels of it. For example, if you believe that willpower is a finite resource, you may find yourself depleting it faster than someone who believes it is abundant. This shift in perception can make all the difference. The truth is that our capacity for willpower can far exceed what we typically use each day. Our brains like to impose limits on willpower, but by gaining knowledge and understanding about how it works, you can tap into a more substantial reservoir of willpower. By studying willpower and how it functions, you can develop strategies to harness your unlimited willpower more effectively. Knowledge is power, and the more you understand about willpower, the better equipped you are to control it. This means you can approach tasks with a mindset that allows you to utilize willpower more efficiently. 4. Changing your identity. The fourth factor influencing willpower is changing your identity. When your self-concept aligns with your goals and the habits you're trying to build, it decreases the amount of willpower required to stick to those habits. While this transformation may seem challenging, it begins with careful attention to your language and thought patterns. The way you frame your thoughts affects how you perceive yourself. For example, when an urge arises to smoke, instead of saying, "I can't smoke," I told myself I was going to quit, consider reframing it to, "I am not a smoker." By identifying as someone who doesn't smoke, you begin to internalize this new identity, making it easier to resist temptation. Over time, you'll find that this shift in identity requires less and less willpower to maintain your desired habits. Another effective technique is to replace phrases like, "I can't," "I have to," or "I must," with, "I want to." The first set of phrases reflects a sense of obligation and resistance associated with your old identity. In contrast, using, "I want to," aligns with your new identity and reinforces your commitment to positive change. 5. High-level thinking. The fifth and final way to enhance your willpower is through high-level thinking. A study conducted in 2006 by Professor Fujita demonstrated that individuals who engage in high-level thoughts have significantly higher levels of willpower throughout the day compared to those who focus on low-level thoughts. So, what's the difference between low-level and high-level thinking? Low-level thinking typically involves short-term considerations and specifics. For example, you might think about how you're going to get to the gym or what specific foods you'll eat for dinner. While these thoughts are essential for planning, they can also lead to a focus on immediate gratification rather than long-term goals. In contrast, high-level thinking encompasses broader, more abstract ideas. It involves reflecting on why you're going to the gym, why you want to lose weight, or why you're changing your diet. High-level thinking creates a sense of purpose and meaning in your actions. When you frequently remind yourself of the underlying motivations for your goals, you begin to truly believe that achieving them is worthwhile. An excellent exercise to practice high-level thinking is to take the keystone habit you're trying to build and spend time filling out an entire page with reasons why you want to stick to that habit. This exercise not only reinforces your motivations but also enhances your commitment to your goals. Conclusion. In summary, there are 5 powerful psychological strategies you can employ to increase your willpower and motivation by changing the way you think. 1. Chunking. Break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. 2. Confidence. Build your confidence through small wins and tracking your progress. 3. Willpower perception. Change your belief about willpower from limited to abundant. 4. Identity change. Align your self-identity with your goals and aspirations. 5. High-level thinking. Focus on the broader reasons behind your goals to cultivate a sense of purpose. While biological factors like sleep and nutrition are crucial for overall well-being, it's essential to recognize that these psychological elements play a significant role in enhancing your willpower. You have far more willpower than you may realize, and by applying these strategies, you can unlock your full potential. By actively engaging with these concepts and implementing them into your daily life, you can cultivate a stronger mindset that empowers you to overcome challenges, remain committed to your goals, and ultimately achieve the success you desire. Remember, the journey to self-improvement is ongoing, and every step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you want to be. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.